Today we'll be watching the VCT Challengers qualifier. And the first match we're going to watch is actually going to be the #1 ranked player versus the #1 Game Changers team. And if you want free coaching, I'll be leaving a link in the description to a video. Just follow all of those steps. Alright, so hopping into it, we have Lotus. And if you don't know who the #1 ranked player is, I don't know if he's currently #1 right now, but I know he's hit it and stayed there for a while. It's going to be Poppin. If you know the Poppin swing, Poppin is very popular, and he even has like an own move named after him. And then for the #1 Game Changer team, they won the most recent Game Changer event. And I think they're undefeated. I'm not sure about that, but I know they've won a lot. And so, looking at Poppin's team, what does Luke stand for? What does LUC stand for? I don't know. But SR, Shopify Rebellion.
Using the Prowler first to scout out the back of the site. Now they're moving in.
And so Shopify Rebellion will be on the attack first. Who are they running? They have a Fade as initiator, double controller with a raise. I like that comp. So Poppin's team, their team comp looks more of a ranked team. My prediction for this is that Shopify Rebellion should 2-0 Poppin's team, just because they've been playing together for so long. Like they're able to play off of each other so well.
Able to find two there. And it's a little bit of pressure, but Poppin's able to find one.
With Poppin, so also I played Poppin and I used to team. We teamed for one event. It was a LAN down in SoCal, and we did play together. I do have a picture of us. I'm gonna insert the picture right now, right here. But that's us at a LAN.
Like they wanted. They did lose 2 of their members right off the bat, and Let Us Cook, if they're able to at least take one.
Oh, Let Us Cook. That's their name, LUC, Let Us Cook. I kind of like that. But I really think Shopify Rebellion is gonna 2-0 them, just because of it's just ranked players versus an organized team. You're never gonna win that. It might be close, but I think Shopify Rebellion comes in and takes it.
They just move themselves along into the
clear
crossfire. Jump shot maybe there. First one off a Poppin, right click. Now leaving it up to this one, the 3. Something we weren't expecting.
I don't
Again, now Noya has to take that control back.
Anyone on Poppin's team, though.
Poppin just hung out there, completely went unscouted, and now everything is just falling apart. Noya in this 1v3 situation, gonna attempt to be able to pick up the spike. We'll be able to do just that. Still has the outlaw, but a lot of pressure coming in from Poppin.
Made it just for this event.
And luckily, being able to use the outlaw here.
I don't think it's a lot.
One tap body shot. Poppin is quite literally popping off the tri-peat.
Let's see, who do they have? Mel, Alexis, Noya,
Sarah.
Sarah. Is
Once again, I do
Rukia
really like
fluorescent?
the way they take control of the situation right here.
Does anyone know that?
Still there. So
I'm pretty
Poppin
sure
has an
that's
opportunity,
fluorescent.
If not to push these players back on
usually plays
Shopify,
a
they've won the
duelist,
last round. They're at an advantage here. Wide swing forward, and everybody taken down in seconds.
Looking good though. Poppin is popping off.
Spike down as well. Noya back here with classic.
Gotta
trying to
hate
make this
myself,
one work.
you know?
Bancroft is pretty low, so might be able to at least get one here, but nope, not going to
Why
be the
the
case.
flawless
Poppin
popped up
finishes that one off.
quick. Honestly, I
kind
of like
to start to pull
watching
this one back. Show us the squad that we're expecting
the
here.
qualifying
They
series
will have
because
all
it's
the
like
rifles.
teams trying to prove
more or less all
themselves.
utility taken
So
as
Poppin
well.
is trying to do good this event, right? To get picked up on a team for next event.
Yeah, luckily they have the weapons to fight.
Or to just be placed on a better team. And then on the side of Shopify Rebellion,
Cook, push them back, maybe
they
something new
have
they can.
one Game Changer so much, so
Honestly,
they are trying to prove
early pressure
themselves
there
to, like,
from Shopify Rebellion. Use that utility to push them back.
to be able to compete against the other teams as well.
Yeah, Cameron trying to move themselves
But
out of
their
this position, but gets
utility
tethered
usage
instead.
is
That's
so
huge damage. They can run away with
perfect.
that one. Shopify Rebellion.
They have the
unbeatable.
timing down on
Once the
executes,
weapons are in
so
hand,
nice.
Now smoke's coming in. That double
Like, look, they
controller
orbed
working so
CT
well and
off
getting them
rip,
so
they
much space.
smoked water.
Oh, jeez. Spike is going to be able to go down here. Bancroft not able to secure that kill.
2v4.
It's going to be a 2v4 situation here, but
They're
at
just
least
going to look to get a pick. If they don't get a pick, they're going to probably save.
See how they play this.
They get one each.
Taking
We're
down
going
the
for it.
Noya and Sarah having to
2v2.
hold down the 4. 2 mollies left in hand could shut off one of the
We
angles.
have
if needed.
ult.
B, but
Oh!
Poppin with a beautiful 2K.
That's my ex-teammate right there. Like, okay,
And
I
Bancroft,
am
first of all, those
hoping
first two
Poppin
picks
wins,
to be
right?
able to reopen
But
that
I hope he
site
does
up
good enough
will
to get picked up
basically
by a
just
better
spam
team.
through little obstacles.
Poppin is
I
12
love
and
that
1
so much.
going into
Hey,
round
they
5.
did say let us cook, and I think that's respectfully what we're going to have to do.
The
It's looking
only
good so
thing
far. knowing the timing of when to use those
is
ultimates.
I think that
as well, knowing when to push back.
Lettuce Cook will probably struggle on attack.
Knowing Floor might push this down.
Having a Gecko only against a team that like has double
also
smokes,
has the lockdown available to go.
Has a good stall usage.
At least that Gecko ultimate online
It's going to be hard to hit against
Could be good
them.
for a retake here. Or just to use aggressively, because
defense
it seems like
is a little easier because you don't need to
Cook.
be set up with the flash or get stuff cleared for you.
And I think it's been working too. Shopify not knowing what to do.
SR is just gonna go right in.
With that information either. More so losing out.
Gecko ult comes
gunfights
through.
as well. This is gonna be great. The ultimate being pushed down by Bancroft. Trying not to.
Bomb's not
the
even
angle
planning.
too risky here. Poppin with one to take back into everybody down on doorway. Getting taken down. Another one from Poppin.
Try anything because they were just walking out into different bullets being sprayed over from different directions. And Lettuce Cook.
I don't think his team is going to be good enough to do anything, right?
They will have rifles,
if Poppin dies in the round, guaranteed round win for Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, unfortunately,
there's really
for Shopify,
it
was like
they're just fighting one person.
Yeah.
We have the op on Cameron.
Feeling lucky with the shots there.
Okay,
that's
maybe
where patience really starts to.
They actually do this, but I'm still predicting 2-0 for Shopify Rebellion.
I mean, they're still in spawn. At least they still have that wall to be able to set up. They do lose Mel, so that's going to be those Omen smokes down, and maybe this means that Shopify are a little bit more confident in trying to take A, because at least they will have that Viper wall ready to go.
Game down
Bancroft
so
tosses
much.
up the Dizzy. Doesn't find any
playing
targets.
Mind games with this Viper wall.
Yeah, but that's such
like, are we gonna push through
50
it?
seconds left. Everybody's standing around, and now ultimate's being brought about.
Is there a lurk behind the Viper wall?
Lead into a fast rotation here.
So it's just gonna be a standard 5v4
so Lettuce Cook finally.
We have on the side of Shopify Rebellion, we have Killjoy ult. Yep, there it goes. I think you place it down a little later.
A little bit more time, but Lettuce Cook.
Here, there's still going to be, what, 35-ish seconds, 30 seconds left in the round to defuse.
Corners, but this is going to be a fast
they did it when they were about to execute, then it forces them to fight tree heavy.
Some of what they have to clear some angles here, maybe gain some space, gain some ground.
The Jet is just going to be holding stairs the whole time. They're grouped up in tree.
Downtrod their way in.
Are there mollies on bomb?
Surely down in tree. So much information given away. Already the first being taken down. They need to bring themselves into a position where they could get that defusal, but luckily enough, the Gecko working out beautifully. And the defusel's still there, but it seems like time is up. Shopify Rebellion keeping themselves in the game.
Oh man, but that was close. I mean, down to a 1v1 there.
I'm a liar.
On top of that too, is
so
that they always like grouping up there, and so that's why we get those moments where that crossfire happens and then they get sprayed down. But at the same time, that means that generally speaking, they can kind of out-muscle their opponents on one of these retakes. As long as they trickle in one by one, they'll have the numbers advantage. Right? And it hasn't been working out great, but we're finally seeing an example of it working.
As SR is going to be playing.
This is where now you can see Shopify kind of getting used to.
And this is how GC like to do,
push out and give those early peaks and early engagements.
Other teams like tier 1, tier 2 teams
and that's
play
just
like they play slow.
Now that they get that
and
round,
if the other team overextends, they just punish
hang
that.
Back a
and
little
now they
bit,
group
let
up
them
and
push
hit.
out, let them use their utility,
They're
and
just
get
gonna
those
go against
very
the
early
Killjoy,
picks.
but
and that way you've
you
just got
always
the
know that
advantage
there's
to
gonna be
overwhelm
one
once
on
again
C,
with numbers.
maybe 2.
But also too makes that retake a little bit more difficult for Lettuce Cook.
Island.
We're gonna have to deal with
So
Cairo onto the site.
And try and make a hero player.
Prowler and Smokes coming in. They're engaged.
Great satchel.
The name of the game. They've already taken out 2, so they know that maybe the C site is a bit more
I've actually never. Okay, because of the map change.
Without a smoke, though, that's
I've actually never
from Jangler.
done that satchel or even like jet dashed up there.
Will be spotted out here,
I'm
but
stealing that.
It's just a 2v5 scenario here, and so I think that Lettuce Cook, they know that it's probably not going to be very likely. And you see them back off now, and I think this is the right move. Their economy isn't in like the best position, and so just let them have that round. Don't give up any more ultimate orbs because Shopify is extremely good at playing with those ultimates. And yeah, Lettuce Cook, they just completely back off and disengage.
On that head glitch watching CT, and then if you stay on top of that box, the other person watches water.
Yeah, not even trying
like that is such a good post plant like position. It's a very like power position.
Low, which is surprising, but
so SR is gonna bring this back.
Wanting to pick any fights, like you said before. I mean, again,
how many
good shots on Shopify. It really does feel like they are starting to get used to
through round 5, he had 15 kills.
Yeah,
which is just crazy to think about.
Especially too has been kind of nice here, but Shopify Rebellion, if they can just kind of shut that raise down, that really will make things more difficult for Let Us Cook.
Across. Now they have to worry about him rubble. See, just nice and slow.
Yeah, let's not forget though, Cameron's still having the op.
Aggress. They
this time not pushing out.
Now they're going to
be Shopify expecting
holding
that
aggressive
to be
angles,
the case.
but still like passive aggressive angles in a sense.
And this is interesting now because you know, we talked about that Viper wall earlier on being set up as like a conditioning wall, and now that Let Us Cook are not pushing out as often, that really allows for that Viper's wall to now do that conditioning, because Let Us Cook has not gotten any information out of it. All they might see is that Viper wall going up and down, and they can't really get a read off of it. They're completely locked down into the sites, which is going to allow Shopify Rebellion to kind of press up in different angles and, you know, play the pace of the game however they like.
Fake A, walk up C. I like this. Look at the mini map.
Okay. Sarah does have the
They're calling out it's a fake.
Getting themselves down onto
the site. But even then, instead of Asher
give them a
being
huge advantage starting off in the
attack
attack just to play down to that post plant.
Great Viper roll for control.
That's smart too. That's going to basically take that offline. I can't do much into there.
Wow.
Yeah, Cameron already going down, so this is going to be tough for Let Us Cook.
This is where the difficulty lies, though. Now information given away. And still spraying it down just based off the noise alone. It's not left down inside of the smoke by themselves, having to somehow just run away from the classic shots like that one. Let Us Cook just somehow running away with shots like
Am I just always wrong?
Key timing's coming in from
Just so you guys know, I've been wrong 3 rounds.
Viper's completely mute. Despite the fact
I
that
still
is such
believe
a powerful ultimate,
that SR is
after
going to
they're
win
able to
this
see
match.
the site so quick.
But I've been wrong
Cook
3 rounds.
Completely dismantle it
unwinnable rounds. It just falls apart for the other side.
For Shopify.
Oh my God, so much.
Cameron's just fighting for their lives to get just one.
And
off
this
of
Viper wall,
Shopify,
they just walk up A.
Mel can't even seem to get the TP through. Regardless,
slow.
actually just looking for information more so.
But
so much killjoy util here.
And they know no one can be stairs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. I think that Shopify should be well equipped to be able to at least get this down. And yeah, Sarah, now going for the plant here. It's gonna be a lockdown from the other side to try and counter.
Do we invest it this round to get to 6? I think we do. I think we invest. There's 2 of them. There's all 3. Yep.
Alright, but I do like this. Especially Poppin through with that alone. Poppin putting the showstopper to work there. He's down through the smoke.
Mel.
Silent, but taking shot after shot, and a beautiful one from Flowerful. Unfortunately, not being able to actually clutch up the round, but it was close enough.
That was a close round.
Mel almost so instrumental in just kind of throwing wrenches into Shopify Rebellion's plans. You can tell they're like, all right, this is our time, we're ready to go.
SR was able to make it a 1v1.
Okay, well, we're gonna wait this one.
Sorry, I'm working on like not saying lead for both teams.
Honestly, you need a strong.
I'm rooting for Poppin, although I think SR is gonna win.
Which Cameron has been doing a decent job thus far, and Let Us Cook. Like, it just feels like they're firing on all cylinders right now.
And that's what sucks. They tried so hard actually to push back the op. You saw the mollies moving through, but unfortunately, it just wasn't within the radius as to where Cameron was.
SR, yeah.
I mean, gun advantage really isn't there for Shopify either. Economy solo, just constantly losing these rounds.
I like that.
Might actually having to give another one away as well.
Yeah, and look, see, this is what I'm talking about. Sure, conditioning Viper wall doesn't really matter as much if the defenders take all of this space onto A. As soon as that wall goes down, they're going to have to try and contend with multiple. And it feels like that they are a little bit aware of this, but are they going to be ready? Jangler able to get 1, get 2, and Poppin cleans that one up.
Wait, they're looking good.
It's just so good right now.
Is it too late to change my prediction?
Oh, no, you're close to
SR gets
pushing through that lockdown, so there is a lot of potential here for Shopify.
Because you bring out the Odin with the fade, there's so many like
this is what we kind of need to see on
spams from tree.
Poppin kind of moving out there, taking the space.
So much value on this
having
map
Cameron with that operator just kind of anchor things down, you know, use that jet utility to be able to apply pressure without really doing too much is also very important. And now that they've been able to catch a couple of kills, Shopify know that they have to fear the operator. So there's just so much pressure being applied in multiple directions onto this Rebellion squad.
Oh, Cameron's ready though. This is so dangerous. Regardless, Mel knows. Okay, big brain there from Mel.
Mel gets a pick.
Leading into
they over-aggress
Mel being the IGL, but still slowing themselves backwards there.
A good team knows how to punish
having a good understanding as to when to take themselves out of the equation.
Early Gecko comes out. No detain.
I think that got value. Sarah able to find one here, but Shopify have already taken the site.
Yeah, smoking things off. Mel's just trying to at least eliminate any sense of danger as they get that spike
I
planted.
do like Mel and Alexis because there's a
at least
time
for Let Us Cook, they don't know where
on a
Noya
set,
is.
I locked in Reyna.
I mean, gain some ground that way. Mel's still sitting up above.
With
and
like 1 in 13. I was 1 in 13 at one point. But we were up like.
Back, but this is the last one of the half.
Last round
I think at a half.
Yeah, and you know what? To be fair, things were looking a little bit rocky here for Shopify, but
because of them.
The way that they set quite a few
Speaking
agents
of
just
ranked,
kind of.
how are your
right,
guys'
now let's
ranked
go over here, and then it's like, oh, we've lost a couple of people, and then as a result, it feels like the strategy starts to crumble a little bit. When they keep everyone else alive, they're able to play a little bit more cohesively together, and then that's where kind of that practice comes into play. And so let's hope that they can keep on
is everyone else having a bad act
not giving those opportunities.
Like it's the first act I've had a negative KD.
They like playing grouped up.
I'm getting shit on. I have fucking middle schoolers on my team versus like a D1 pro athletes. Like
from Shopify, I think
the other team is always so coordinated, and yet my team no comms running it down. Like,
still stuck up
is anyone else going through that as well,
or
is it just me? But to only see 286 radiance,
yeah, now
30 days into the act is crazy.
Makes it a little bit more difficult. The smoke dissipates. Thank you for that new visual cue, but at least they do have yet another one here. Noya going to be using the lockdown, but I wonder if this might be a little bit of a fake.
Plays aggressive here. Is he going to go for the one, or are they going to wait?
There for Cameron to, again, to find.
He's going to get detained.
Some sort of shot. Nope, they get locked down instead. But they should know by now.
Look at the Killjoy Molly
there is no danger left on the site. As well as that lockdown clearing things out pretty nice and easy for them. So
5v4 on the side of Poppin,
giving themselves some space there.
Now I'm curious to see how Let Us Cook are going to be playing this retake here. Already we're seeing them set up onto these 3 different entry points here.
They're fighting CT, able to find one.
Better you're trying to push that on. Just to push it backwards. Wow. Damage being made on the side of Shopify Rebellion, trying to find even more, but the corner's being cleared. And they know, Let Us Cook just know where this team is 1v2.
Wait, Let Us Cook wins that round?
Proven to be a problem for Shopify.
Oh my goodness me!
Oh my! I thought
that Shopify
after I
had
saw
it just feels so cohesive when Let Us Cook are playing
down,
that retake
I thought it was
there.
over, but the other
and just like that, Let Us Cook they're now at 8.
I think they did a big part of scaring Shopify Rebellion into that consistency
they
to feel like they need that first engagement. They need to find.
I don't think a team like Shopify Rebellion.
I mean, we talk about like the mind games, but the intimidation factor, that's absolutely massive.
They're so disciplined,
just
and that's going to be the
having
difference.
To worry about someone pushing out
or
anything like that, and knowing that, you know, in just a second, if you're not careful, you can just go down that easily. That's a lot of pressure onto Shopify.
They've been
no operators on round number 1. Cameron actually taking the lead this time around, as it looks like they're ready for C.
Viper Orb, there's Molly, can't hit.
A nice decay though. Sarah could actually play with this pretty nice and easy.
Okay, 2 of them go through.
Some vulnerability thrown.
They're fighting
into
for
the
sight. There's 3 here.
Still not even able to find the shot. Alexis moving forward as
Ooh.
fast as they can.
Wait.
Let's not forget Poppin's ability to take
Have you guys ever
seen
again. Poppin's
This round is important.
Oh,
if Let Us Cook run away with
this man pulled up to land
find
with
themselves
like
even further into the lead.
Hard
Shopify Rebellion know this. They need something big. Smoke
like, what the heck?
down to 2 seconds
and
from
the
now.
guy to do a 180
actually create some coverage there for them under the circumstance. They want something from it. Right click all you need right
has
there.
Has to do like 6 swipes. I swear to God, it's the slowest sentence I've
And just
ever
like that,
seen.
Shopify, they pick up and see what happens.
Just like the
I
PRX
assume.
game,
but
we're forcing
it's going to be kind of tough here.
Yeah.
I feel like the long range battle is just going to go to Shopify because they have the weaponry for it. But I don't know. Let Us Cook.
They're going to be playing
with
because they have to save again.
Speed thus far.
I think it's the confidence and the ability to know, hey, we can do this, which I've seen from them. Despite losing to Shopify a couple times, they still do this.
They don't wait to smoke
same
out.
Pacing, same speed. Even right there, not afraid to continue
quiz
peeking
time.
Maybe they should be, because it really didn't work
this
out
is just
in the end,
gonna prove that, I'm gonna say it in a few seconds,
part
right?
Of knowing when to
I
stop
want to see
and condition
how
yourselves.
good you guys are in the comments.
Yeah, and at this point too, like you can kind of tell Shopify.
If an Omen throws a
smoke push,
at the start of the round,
push,
off
and then they just kind of let the rest of their members
hang on the clock
onto the individual sites and try and pick up those pieces of information. But given the fact that the spike is down, they did invest up into this round. Let Us Cook not in the best position, and now Noya gets that information. Is going to be backing off. Just kind of has to stay alive here.
What time does it smoke?
Let Us Cook, they're going to try and maximize their economy as much as possible, including at least scooping up one of those ultimate orbs and maybe finding another kill if they can kind of track it down.
Alright, it's been long enough. The round's already over too.
round win from Shopify, having the spike and all now. Noya's
yeah,
just
the time is going to be at 122.
playing a game of detective here.
If an Omen throws a smoke, the time
anyway,
that
finding themselves in a pretty
smoke
good
will
spot.
fade
The
is going
Spectre
to be
being kept from
122.
Jangler. They
Now
know
it
their
does help
economy's
because
not
they
going to be
added
looking
the
too good after
the
this one.
smoke
They were
fading
hoping,
animation.
if anything, for Let Us Cook,
But
they
I
would take
wish
this round
they
in,
never did that because
I mean,
it was a skill gap.
We're far away from the Stinger meta when that thing was totally broken, and now it's just like, I mean, if you're in close range combat, it's great, but regardless, beyond that, it is so. Let Us Cook. On a complete save here where Shopify will be able to bonus things. Now only 2 rounds separating these teams.
15 rounds in, or 14. We're on round 15.
Nice one way from Mel.
But I did say this. I did say Poppin's team is going to struggle on defense.
Instances,
I don't know what it is, but
I think they
organized teams have such a good defense. And especially with this comp, they each
push
know
right
what
off the bat. This
each other's going to do, whether it's retaking or off rip. They already have like
now they are going to be going over to the C side.
There's no
honestly, Let Us Cook. There's
no
never
like
really had
bad
the Killjoy on C that often. So Shopify Rebellion kind of fitting the mold a little bit more. You expect KJ to be here, and so now you should expect a lot of swarm grenades to go on.
Now, as soon as
utility being tossed out, at least
they're gonna commit. There are already 4 here.
A judge in the hands of Noya could spell disaster if they decide to push through all that utility.
So they go back to a 2-2-1.
Yeah, just playing a game of cat and mouse, running back and forth to see if they can bait any sort of rotation over towards the C side. 30 seconds left, keeping it down to it. Mel left alone, trying to pick off these players one by one, but a nice shot from Poppin.
Yeah, and Mel too.
Poppin's just gonna hard carry this game.
He's gonna go in for the plant. Cameron not able to secure the kill.
101, push.
Run things down.
Oh shit! Help! I'm so.
Yeah, tag for 101 though. At least on their side, Floor still trying to fight for it with 49 health left. Not a lot of time here. So having so much util on the spike as well. So if they don't push this, I mean, they may as well just say their goodbyes here for the round for Shopify. Ooh. There comes another trying to create that damage, but Refusal not even in check at this moment.
Wow.
Got 1v1, one out
the
by Let Us Cook.
Shopify Rebellion find themselves onto a little bit of a save. They're going to be seeing Sarah come in with that Guardian. But already Poppin just kind of going in right off the bat.
Out, Astra ult through Heaven. Heaven/stairs. Let's see how this Astra wall is played.
Playing ring around.
I'm not used to seeing
Everybody's
Astra.
moving down towards behind.
Okay, so it's
Shopify
stairs
Rebellion,
and
they
Heaven.
see that, and they know they need to move
There's
quick.
There's a gap!
Themselves
Yo, fix your wall!
So much damage.
Alright, let's push up.
Oh, man.
Where are we
for
fighting?
a second there, I was like, no way that this happens.
They're 4-manning through the
not able to secure the kill. Does do a lot of damage, like you said.
Wait, is the door walled off?
Does an excellent job at kind of
do they know the door's open?
Shopify ready to engage pretty quick.
Okay, they do.
Using some of that util to see if it's safe enough. Push some ground, some of that util coming out as well from Sarah.
Oh no!
The smoke high above. Shopify Rebellion doing great with the shots now. And somehow finding that space. Bancroft left alone, sitting down towards backside. Molly and everything
like,
being put into that.
Do you see the util usage on the side?
I like that. That is so much respect coming in from Shopify there.
This match is crazy because
man, so early on, Mel gets taken down.
So many ecos again, and like. Both teams have never had full buys on this
Cameron looking for more.
It's always been one team has guns, the other team doesn't.
Turns out Shopify,
they're
actually turning it around on
Stingers and Specters.
Let Us Cook. They might be putting pressure on to B here.
Looking into
moving
a
in.
B
See how Larson can respond.
Yeah, just trying to find one. Seeing if the pain shell can actually put in the work as well. In regards to that damage, we've seen the showstopper, and they always manage to get another one as well from Poppin on their side. So far, this first game's looking spectacular for Let Us Cook. They just
1v2
run away with shot after shot, despite the fact that this should not have been around. They could pull through with. Another one bites the dust. Noya.
Now you hope to see.
Killjoy.
Like if I'm Poppin, I'm yelling at that dude. What's that guy's name?
Spikes down as well onto this A side.
Dude,
the only
why are you swinging
disadvantage here is that Noya is only at 49 HP. Might have to reload as well. 10
now
you're
left. Noya. How do you play
slowly making their way up here, Gomps.
We're just gonna hold Heaven, jiggle eventually. The turret gave a sound of where we are. Hold left, okay.
What is Noya to do here? You have at least watching both sides and angles, yeah. Location given away, they're still gonna be watching.
It's a fake.
Moving themselves all the way around. 7 seconds left on the clock, but the play is not done. Nice clutch from Noya.
We get down to those
and
1v1
I do have
situations.
to apologize.
And
if I'm saying
when you look at the overall trajectory of this map,
I'm talking about the
agent,
these
very chaotic fights. Where it does feel like Lettuce Cook are able to come out on top. Shopify Rebellion, I mean, we talk about practice.
The agent, like if I see an Omen, I'm saying he's walking up.
An explosion of everything. Right, we're being able to see the boom bot sort of gaining some ground there. No, everybody else backing themselves away. 2 players lost on the attacking side. Having to figure out a way to get themselves back onto that B site. Noya, no wait, and coming up right behind. Shopify.
Over to A with the amount of chaos that had gone on there. And we see that Cairo even invests the lockdown there and doesn't get much. But Lettuce Cook, they got Stingers in hand again, going for a B-side attack this time around.
If Poppin
Shopify, they've got more than they need. Sarah spots them all out.
It'll be huge, but 4 ults.
So he's trying to put the snake
like I'm thinking they're gonna play. SR is gonna play Killjoy ult here. They're gonna Killjoy ult Fatal. That's it. They're not gonna invest Viper Pit.
Completely gone out of the mix. At the same
or
time,
they
gaining
do
a lot of ground down
Killjoy Fade.
Everybody alive and so much util there, Marks.
Yeah, wait. You say wasted, but at the same time, Gecko can pick that bad boy back up.
Oh, so they're going to use the Viper ult to get a clean
just like
Killjoy
this is an interesting combo that we're seeing here.
I'm thinking they rip the Fatal on the site.
So difficult, but now
hear me out. They're going to rip the Fatal on the site. Omen's going to TP flank.
Things might not go too good there. Cairo finally finding one.
That's the biggest kill of the round. That's the biggest. There's the Fatal. There's the Fatal Minnow. She finds the kill.
The extremities, the far backside, having to fight this off of Mal.
Unwinnable.
I know where Cameron is as well, so yeah, this may as well
they used
just
4
be that
ults
round win.
to win that round.
From losing.
I liked that retake so much. I'm just gonna explain it real quick. So we had Viper. Where's our Viper? We had Viper use her ult, right? Like right here. So they can easily place the Killjoy ult without it being detained, right? Or without it being broken or them being able to fight for it. After, I think Raze was here. I'm not too sure. After the Killjoy ult detains, right? We're going to now fade. We're going to fade ult down this way, which I thought was amazing because they can only be in that back corner of sight, which is so hard to play from. They fade ult down longs because they can only be like towards this side, and she did it a few seconds early, so like they're still running away from the detained into the Omen TP, which is like around here. They used 4 ults that round to win the round, and that was just the like best utility usage for a retake. Yeah, they ripped 4 ults, but it's a round they need, and there's still plenty of rounds to get back or to get your ults back. I just thought like that was so perfect of util usage. I just had to show it again. All right, back into the game. Sorry about that.
Going to be more or less locked down if you don't have any explosives to kind of deal with that ultimate. So excellent just kind of microplay there by Shopify, really securing that round. And,
but 9-10,
this time, Lettuce Cook, they will have rifles yet again.
And I think if you're Poppin team though, you take that round.
Here.
They used 4 ults to win the round.
For this one, okay, it's going to be a trade.
Wow.
Things up. 2, it's still Noya.
Wow.
Finding another one through smoke. I don't know how Noya's running away with stuff like this, but
I think SR is feeling it right now.
I guess it all works out in the end, 10-9. Let's not forget Shopify.
If she was
feeling
Jet,
so good about the victory they faced
look
before.
At that
now
setup.
vulnerability being put down, and Sarah is like picking up the pace with the Odin.
The Odin is so
we love
scary
Odin gaming in this house
because of
now
Fade.
Cairo in this 1v4
Those Fade
scenario
lineups from
here.
tree to spam
I really
this
want to
wall
highlight
that
Noya right
Cairo's
now.
standing on.
You know, the Killjoy has been doing an excellent job of picking up that.
The defense a little bit more for Shopify too.
I did call it. I did call it that SR
avid,
is probably going to take this match.
Attacking players on a map like this one, I think they do a lot better just waiting and watching.
If
as you can see there from Mal.
Poppin,
you know that's
I'm forcing my whole team to play around me. Poppin has the skill to
Cameron just gets that pick right off the bat.
Set up
Mel's ready for it that time around.
Because they only have a Gecko flash, he just has to go
could be recovered, but I'm going to be honest with Lettuce Cook. I think you just kind of leave it there because
and just hope for the
rifles have been working out very well for them thus far. And now Shopify Rebellion, I mean, they're making a statement that, hey, we're going to be holding down every single angle.
Yeah.
You have to come into us.
What people don't understand, though, is on Poppin's side that you can't perfect double smokes with like a week's worth of practice. Double smokes is so hard to understand how to actually use it to its like full potential. Like that you are gonna have to play like a ranked
like
style
literally, quite
comp
literally,
to win
Mel is
these
smoked.
matches.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking.
I just wish Poppin had a better team.
Is Bancroft, why do you try to that, man?
Now I do think Poppin's gonna get a better team.
Mel was ready for it. You kind of let him know
but
on
I
Twitter,
don't think
but
he's
not
gonna
be
on
the case this time around.
He could play
again, look at the
I
Killjoy
don't think
utility being set up here.
Smokes, but
sure,
he could play
there is only a Viper here,
pretty well as well.
But this is gonna give everything away. Noise utility lets them know what's happening.
Look at the Viper Ward for delay as well. They just can't come up. They're gonna have to hit stairs. And look, like this is how.
I was hoping for a spray down there because that would have been beautiful, but already looking for the showstopper.
Like that's just how good of a team they have. Like
get away with another one?
Able to force them into stairs what they want, bait them out with the C's and Razel.
Running it by. They don't care about the util. They're like, hey, we got the lead. We can pretty much.
And chain order. It feels like they're having more fun with it. It's a little bit more dynamic, and as a result, they're finding all of these good opportunities on to Let Us Cook. And now Let Us Cook. They're facing potentially losing their first map.
Scans 3.
They're taking an off shot.
Poppin's 1 HP already.
Alexis.
Cameron.
Still having a Prowler to utilize.
Sorry, I'm saying it like that because of the way it's spelled.
Shopify Rebellion feeling comfortable now with Floor on the op.
A lot of ground is at least taken for Let Us Cook as they're also moving the door around to give a little bit of that info. But Shopify Rebellion, they're not fully committing to this A-side defense, allowing for potentially a flank to be set up here. They just have to be careful because Cairo is in a weird little angle just outside of B.
Now, can someone set up Poppin? We swing the satchel?
I like that, though.
He tried to Poppin swing.
Floor's just thinking.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Poppin. Using some of those blast packs as well to kind of offset the player and the aim. There's another one.
Ace.
Just running away with the collateral is crazy.
To end the game?
I
didn't even know that was last round.
The 13.
But if you got to the end of the video, I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow for map 2.